How about the Brendan Hines? And she has that weird voice where depending on what microphone she sings into, it sounds like a bunch of different people. Which is really cool. Well, this is our first time playing our own show in Charlottesville, and we've been looking forward to it since before we were a band.
What does that even mean, Jeff?
Well, are you about to clarify?
I hope so. Otherwise, that's a weird comment.
Well, Kenneth, in a previous life, was a bass player in another artist's band who played at the Jefferson Theater, and took a walk over here to see the artists that were playing here, which at the time were the Civil Wars, and walked into the room and sent me a text, and this is before we were a band. He said, "We've got to play in Charlottesville at the Southern." And I said, "Who is this? Who are you?"
I sent 4,000 text messages that night. Joey was the only person who answered.
And so that's how we started our band. And it's taken us 1.5 years to fulfill the purpose of the band, which was just to get to this room to play. And so this is our swan song. This is our last show. Well, you don't want to, fulfill your purpose and then just keep going aimlessly into the future. You gotta know when to bow out, and this tonight with you all here is clearly going to be the pinnacle of our existence. If you only knew how serious that was. And then came the laborious process of naming our band. Because at first we went under the name Joey Ryan and Kenneth Pattingale, and for those that don't know, those are both of our names. And we later switched the band name to Kenneth Pattingale and Joey Ryan, and that was based on a coin toss, 2 out of 3, which I obviously lost. And later on, we wrote a song called Milk Carton Kid. And the song was named after a lyric within the song, which refers to a milk carton kid, metaphorically speaking. And I think it's possibly interesting, possibly not, but I'm going to say it anyway, interesting to note that we thought at the time, writing the song, that the metaphor that was being employed of a milk carton kid might not, in fact, be the best metaphor to use to convey the point that we were trying to convey in the song, given all of the different associations that one might have with the term milk carton kid. But in the end, we stuck with it as a lyric, and later on decided that that was actually the best title for the song itself. And a few months later, pluralized it, added the word "the," and decided that it was just going to be our band name forever. So we're stuck with it. And for sake of clarification, it was pluralized to account for the fact that there's 2 of us in the band, whereas the song title and the lyric make use of the phrase in the singular. So this next song is called Milk Carton Kid. Introductions get longer as the show goes on. I like to keep it concise in the beginning. This don't feel like home anymore. Nothing's familiar when I walk through my door. So I thank the heavens or who's ever in charge
This don't feel like home anymore. I don't feel the pain I once did. One day it just vanished like a milk carton kid, or a rooftop set free in a hurricane wind. I don't feel the pain I once did. Home was just a broken heart, a driveway to park a car, a memory of a dream long since in discard. So you won't be surprised at the joy in my heart. This don't feel like home anymore. I no longer feel such a shame since the day she stood beside me at a football game. And I knew that I loved her before I knew her name. I no longer feel such a shame. Home was just a broken heart, a driveway to park a car, the memory of a dream long since in discard. So you won't be surprised at the joy in my heart. This don't feel like home anymore. This ain't no time for regret, to witness without mercy, but neither to forget. If we keep looking backwards, it'll break our necks. This ain't no time for regret. This ain't no time for regret.